So this isn't getting a ton of attention yet, but I think that probably cannot last. For the past couple of weeks, I know we're just out of the holiday and everything, but this is important. For the past couple of weeks, including over the holiday, we have been watching what looks like a concerted effort by the Democratic leaders who now control the U.S. House of Representatives, a concerted effort by them to overturn a bit of conventional wisdom. And I'm not sure if people are really picking up on the importance of this yet, but I think it's clear what's going on, what they're trying to do. Leading Democrats in key positions in the new Congress are actively trying to disabuse us, the public, of the notion that a sitting president cannot be indicted. On this show last month, Congressman Gerald Nadler, who's now chair of the Judiciary Committee, he told us on this show that he doesn't believe that Justice Department guidance on that question is correct. That's a big deal, right? He's the guy who would take the lead on any impeachment proceeding. He runs the Judiciary Committee, and he's saying publicly, no, 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 the president doesn't have to be impeached. That's not the only remedy. The president absolutely can be indicted. Then just last week, the new Democratic Speaker of the House backed Jerry Nadler up on that. Nancy Pelosi telling NBC News in an interview that whether a president can be indicted is, quote, an open discussion in terms of the law, saying that the OLC memos from the Justice Department that say that a president can't be indicted, she does not believe those are conclusive. I mean, this is something people have been treating as a basically settled issue, right? The Justice Department rules say a president can't be indicted. But the new Speaker of the House, the new head of the Judiciary Committee, they're both saying that they disagree. And now another top Democrat has joined them.
There's an Office of Legal Counsel memo in the Department of Justice. I think it dates back to the Nixon years, but maybe I'm wrong. But it states that a sitting president should not be indicted. That's not a rule, it's not a law, but it's a suggestion from the Justice Department.
I think actually when you look at the OLC opinions, there is a very powerful case to be made that you can indict a sitting president. It's more difficult to make the case that they should be tried while they're in office because that would be very disruptive of the president's responsibilities. But the only argument, and it was really not the focus of attention in those prior OLC opinions, the only argument was made was that it would stigmatize the president. Well, the Justice Department already crossed that Rubicon when they said individual number one, the president, was implicated in these two crimes. So that bar has already been passed.
Congressman Adam Schiff, who's the chair of the Intelligence Committee, speaking there about those two crimes. That's the two campaign finance felonies to which the president's longtime lawyer pled guilty last year and which federal prosecutors said in court filings President Trump directed him to commit. Congressman Schiff went on to say that if prosecutors have a solid case against the president on those felonies, not only can the president be indicted, but prosecutors, by rights, should go ahead and indict him now to make sure he doesn't run out the clock on the statute of limitations of any crimes he's been charged with while he is in office. Meanwhile, another Intelligence Committee Democrat, Congressman Eric Swalwell of California, he has been saying in recent days that he thinks it's possible that prosecutors in the Southern District of New York may have already indicted the president, and it is a sealed indictment. So top Democrats are going out of their way to signal that when it comes to the criminal investigation surrounding the president, you shouldn't rule out an indictment for President Trump while he is still serving as president. Among other things, that could have major implications as to whether House Democrats are planning on ever starting impeachment proceedings against him. I mean, if Democratic leaders have decided that indicting the president is possible after all, is that effectively a way of getting impeachment questions off the table? Are we seeing the Democrats essentially punt to the special counsel and federal prosecutors to let them handle this issue instead? If so, is that a good idea? Hold on, more coming.